Hey, I apologize for it being so late in the day when I record and upload this video. A lot going on. One of the main things is my wife's mom is in the final stages of the dying process. And so that's been taking a lot of our time, and specifically Donna's time, who's spending nearly 24 hours a day with her mom and has been for several days. So if it goes, if I go 2 or 3 days or more without posting something on YouTube, that's probably what's going on. Either she has died or it's just getting closer and closer, and so I may not be posting anything. Until that time, I plan on posting something fairly frequently. But as I said in the short video this morning, there is an eclipse happening supposedly on Monday, the 8th, this coming Monday, 7 years after one that happened 7 years ago. And that one traveled southeast to northwest, and this one is supposedly going to be traveling southwest to northeast, forming a cross here in the United States of America. And I don't want to get into or speak about the different cities, like the 7 cities from 7 years ago and the 7 cities on Monday that the eclipse will pass over, of their significance. A lot of people are speaking to that. I don't plan on doing that. But I do believe I have a different perspective. I'm not saying I'm the only one with a perspective that I'm about to share. I just haven't heard anybody talking about it. Heard people talk about the prophetic eschatological significance, about the return of the Lord, the rapture, the end of time, all those kinds of things, which I don't ascribe to. I don't believe we're in the last days. The reason why is because John the Apostle said his generation was in the last hour. So I just have a totally different perspective on that. Anyway, so this eclipse and the formation of a cross, again, traveling southwest to northeast compared to 7 years ago, southeast to northwest. So it's not a perfect north, south, east, west cross, but it's angled, so to speak. And so I believe that, at least what I sense in my spirit, is the message from heaven, from God, about this eclipse and the cross that it's going to form is for Christians worldwide, but especially here in America, and specifically Christian ministers, preachers, teachers, worldwide, but specifically here in America, to get back to the message of the cross, the purity and the simplicity of the message of the cross, the purity of it and the power of it. I believe this sign on Monday, this sign from heaven, this eclipse and the formation of a cross, intersecting with the eclipse of 7 years ago, is an exhortational warning from God about the importance of the cross and the message of the cross. Too many people have abandoned the message of the cross. They've watered it down, diluted it, as it says in the Living Bible. One translation, Paul talks about making it of no effect. And I believe that has been happening and continues to happen in churches all over the world, but again, primarily and specifically here in America. And I just want to share this exhortational warning. Now, I don't have a specific warning associated with it. I don't believe the Lord has shown me anything, spoken anything to me about what the warning is, but there is a warning. But first, there's an exhortation. Get back to the cross. Don't abandon the cross. Get back to the purity and the power of the cross, the finished work of the cross. It's important. And again, there is a warning, but I don't feel led to speak about the warning. God forbid any of us have to face what the warning is. Let's just get back to the cross and we won't have to worry about the warning. But the cross, Paul said, I preach Christ and him crucified. And one of the things that I sense is the messaging that is associated with many end time prophets and prophecies and Bible teachers and all that about the return of Jesus, riding on a white horse, saving the day, so to speak. There is no Jesus on a white horse saving anybody. Paul said, I preach Christ and him crucified, the cross. And so I want to encourage you, Christian, and encourage you, Christian preacher, get back to the cross. Abandon any message associated with salvation that is connected to anything other than the cross. If you're preaching anything other than salvation because of the cross of Jesus Christ, you need to abandon that message. That is a strange gospel, and come back to the gospel with the foundation of that gospel being the finished work of the cross. So that's my perspective. As I said, I don't know that I'm the only one with it. I'm the only one that, at least I have heard of the several to many people that I've heard speaking about the significance of this eclipse. I haven't heard anybody just getting back to the simplicity of the cross. I believe it's vitally important, has always been vitally important, but it's vitally important today, in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching all my videos. If you've not yet subscribed, liked, commented, or shared these videos, please do. The channel is growing, and I appreciate all the support that I'm being given on this channel. God bless. Peace in.